questions. All right.
Yum.
All right, so we're here to talk about games go social and kind of looking at the social side of gaming in regards to traditional games, being more socially integrated using Facebook, Twitter, and also expanding community using those tools to build community around the games, and also looking at games being developed and living on a social platform like Facebook, MySpace, so on and so forth. Um, we have our intros done, so I'm going to go right into the questions. I'm going to start with looking at traditional games going social. So Aaron, this is kind of for you, mainly. You know, traditional gaming has been kind of not connected as much. I mean, recently you have Xbox Live and you had that social experience on there, but they've really never, until recently, branched out into really social media or really having direct integration with communities. It's all kind of been separated pieces that kind of come together to make this ecosystem of a game. Um, what do you like? How are you guys using social media to add depth and community into your games over at EA?
So I've been the community manager of Command and Conquer. Actually, who knows Command and Conquer? All right, awesome. It's been around since 1995. I've been the community manager of CNC since March 2004 when I was brought on to EA. First title I worked on was Lord of the Rings, Battle of Middle-earth, and then I branched into CNC because it was the same dev team. And for like the last 4 years, I've really been doing traditional community approaches where I have a whole sector of fan sites, my community leaders, my influencers, my message board guys, and those are really the guys that I would reach out to, disseminate the word and the assets to, and they would spread it out to the general masses. Now in the last year with Facebook and Twitter becoming ever more popular, I've had to kind of try and break that traditional scheme. For me personally, and I think for a lot of other people at EA that are CNC community managers, or community managers, we've been using Twitter and Facebook predominantly as kind of secondary websites, a more an easier way to disseminate information. So, a lot of people that come visit commandandconquer.com are probably hardcore CNC fans, but truth is, over 50% of people that buy CNC are members of Facebook. So that's like a whole other audience that we have to attack and reach out. And the proof is in the pudding, actually. 3 months ago, I started a Facebook page for Command and Conquer. It's facebook.com/Command and Conquer. And we've almost got 20,000 members on it now, which is among one of the highest of all EA titles, even beating out a lot of the sports titles. So there's a lot of fanfare for CNC out there. So for me personally, I mean, I use Twitter and Facebook as ways to just get the word out, attract more people to our site, get more views on our video, whether it's on YouTube or our official site or whatnot. And it's also great because, as you guys probably know, message boards are scary. Nobody likes going to message boards because it's a bunch of noobs saying, F you this, F you that, your opinion sucks. And that's hard. And you end up having this like audience on your message board that's like 2,000 cynical guys who will go out and buy your game, but all they want to do all day is just flame you.
So, Josh,
yeah.
You're a, relatively speaking, a smaller company.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel that the major gaming companies tend not to have top-level spots on iPhone and web games, Facebook? Most of the top games are almost all small shops, small teams. How do you feel about that? I mean, do you feel like it's something that smaller shops excel at? Is that something that is there an acquisition strategy there, or do you feel like you guys do something different?
Let's see. I think you see that across a number of different media right now. I think the game space is moving really fast right now in a lot of different directions. So even mobile companies have been late to the game, with Glue being so late getting on the iPhone, for instance. So it's a little bit difficult to call your shots so far in advance, and a traditional game company like EA or Activision really has to call shots well in advance with most of their titles that they do. Smaller companies can be more nimble and can have a little bit of a first mover advantage as compared with some of the big guys. That's not to say that EA can't. I mean, certainly EA has the capability to. So but it's about knowing which venues are going to blossom, like we've seen with Facebook over the last 12 months, and like we've seen with iPhone as well.
What are the specific must-have features, or features that really have to be there to say this is a social game?
I guess I could take that if you...
Yeah,
I'll start. Well, I think when you're looking at games on the Facebook, you have several aspects that attract people.
They're free, which is probably the best thing. They're small, they load quickly, and they provide a long-term satisfaction. I mean, you're able to go on and play it for as long as you want or as little as you want. And we've become a very instantaneous gratification society. I mean, I think now most of us stand in front of the microwave and go, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, and on a 30-second heating up coffee. So, you know, you're in the office and you've got 5 minutes to kill. Turn on your Facebook, play a little Mafia Wars or Farmville.
But what makes that game social? I mean, like, you have, like, I can turn on Solitaire and play that on my own, you know?
Sure. Well, the social aspect is bragging rights, being able to show your friends what you've done. You know, hey, look what I've done. I've got 15 pink cows now, and you know, or you know, hey, I just smoked this one guy in Mafia Wars. I mean, it's being able to brag about what you've done, and I think this is kind of carried over from the console games where before you did see achievements in the bigger games. Now, no one makes a game without achievements. I mean, it's bragging rights. I've done this. I've gone in these places. I've conquered.